Welcome to the Content Blurs, where we talk about everything from Marvel to Snowfall to literally everything. Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Dragon Ball, all of that stuff. So we'll kick things off today. You said you want to talk about Snowfall?
Yeah, we can talk about Snowfall, but we can wait to towards the end of the episode.
We could jump right into it. So if you haven't been paying attention, I think we haven't talked about it before.
Hold on, we got some housekeeping things to take care of. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and make sure you go subscribe to New Stripe City and Delta Kilo 11 Gaming.
Facts. So getting into it, I think it's been a while since we talked about it. The last time we talked about Snowfall was a while ago, but
yeah,
that last episode for me personally, I think was the best of the season. And before we get into it, we are going to be talking about spoilers. So if you don't want to be spoiled, you don't want to know what happened in Snowfall, Winter Soldier, and Falcon, and anything that we're going to talk about in here, just exit the stream now.
Yep.
All right.
Give you 5 seconds. Cool. 5 seconds. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi.
All right. So let's talk about Snowfall. So for me, I think it was the best episode of the season thus far. Man Boy got killed. So they finally took Man Boy out. They took his sister out. Franklin is just on some savage stuff right now. He's pretty much outmaneuvering everybody right now at this point. We still have the fact that his dad snitched on essentially their entire operation. The government and Franklin were essentially exposed in the newspapers and all of that. They sent threats at the lady who was responsible for the article. She doubles down on it after being injected and threatened that next time I'm going to kill you. She just continues to push the envelope, goes on the black radio station with Franklin's dad, and still is airing them out. Like, doesn't reveal the identity of the person, but pretty much gets the government entity fired or threatened to essentially be fired. And we already know how he gets down. We knew what was going to happen next. I mean, that wasn't really a surprise. We knew when you talk about the government, you already know if you're doing something that they don't want out there, you know what happens. So that ended up happening. But then we're at a point now where Reed is on the collision course with Franklin's dad. Franklin's on bad terms with his dad, but we don't know Franklin's dad, is he cool with his dad getting killed by Reed? I don't know. But T-Will, I don't want to hide this. I'm gonna toss it to y'all. What were your thoughts just on Snowfall up to this point, the episode, and just the season in general?
Well, right now I feel like this season, I feel like the most impactful moves are being made this season. Like the biggest moves are being made this season. Like with Man Boy dying, his sister dying. Where does that put Scully? Is Scully about to try to retaliate, or is he just going to try to just sit it out because he feels bad about, nailing the little guy to the cross or whatever? We got to see how that plays out. And also, it kind of went, the season kind of was turning into where Franklin was looking like he was going to turn into a legitimate businessman. But now that rug has been pulled from up under him. So it's like, what is he going to do to manage that? Now, also Reed, you know what I'm saying, his situation with the government and being outed, so like how was that about to play out? And then, and Reed pretty much came and saw Franklin at the hospital with pretty much, hey, look,
bro, that was
wild. You heard about the reporter and and whatnot. Now, what about your dad? So, like, I held up my end of the bargain. Now, what about your end of the bargain? Like, what you gonna do to take care of that situation?
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? So we gotta see what Franklin does about that. And man, that reporter she's just stupid. She's stupid. Okay? She's just stupid. She's stupid, she's stupid, she's stupid. You mean to tell me that you really felt like this guy was really about to sit down with you? And you talking about what the CIA took from you? Lady, you're the one that took it from him. What are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? So you don't think and he showed up at your house and injected you with something that made you go to sleep and told you wouldn't wake up the next time. Why would you even play with a person like that?
Man, you can't even let them be comfortable around you.
Boy, I wouldn't even play with them. I wouldn't even let them around me. Nah, bro, we ain't even gonna play this game.
I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I would have got amnesia. There's no way that I would have messed with the government or anything like that in that form or anything. She was wilding.
Okay, so yo, go ahead. I thought you was done. My bad.
No, and I was thinking also to myself, if I'm the reporter, I ain't going nowhere by myself. I'm nowhere by myself. I got somebody with me at all times. I'm checking in with somebody at all times. Like, nah. Like if somebody okay, Reed pop up. Oh, 1 second. Let me go to the payphone real quick. Hey, so-and-so, hey, government agent boy just popped up at the, you know what I'm saying, at the bar with me. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Like, my moves would be documented everywhere I went. And I'm good.
Nah, that's real. That's real.
Oh, you done?
Yep.
Okay. So we started at the beginning of the episode with Franklin pulling up on T. So how long you been playing me, T? You know what I'm saying? I knew that was coming, but what I didn't think was going to happen is he was going to use her in order to get to Manboy. I thought he was going to kill her on the spot. I thought, especially when he got Peaches with him, it's go time. You know what I mean? But let me put it to you like this. You needed T in order to get to where they are right now. If they don't have T to take the hit on the Manboy and the dudes outside, like it's over for them for real, because everybody know who did it and they gonna snitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, Scully looked like he might be snitching at this point. Like, so, but at the same time, Franklin has put himself back in position to be on top. Scully is no longer mentally functioning, even with the vibes. You got to feel the vibes. Vibes are no longer there. Manboy has completely, tanked it. Like, your boys is garbage now. You had a bunch of flunkies up under you. You're dead. Your sister's dead. Your niece is dead. That's heavy. That's heavy. And then his speech, you hear his speech, definitely foreshadowing though. So we got to watch somebody around Franklin. It might not be Peaches. It might not be Jerome. It could be Leon though. We don't know. So fast forward to Reed Thompson. Ooh, that was a hell of a move by him, bro. Like a hell of a move to get her comfortable. And when he went to the bar to get the drinks, he took a little too long to turn back around. I already knew that. I was like, he put something in the drink. Immediately, they having too much of a good time. She's stumbling and bumbling. They probably been taking the same amount of drinks now, but he all right. You can look in his face. You know when Reed toe up. Reed ain't toe up. He cool. He chilling. He like, oh, I'm just trying to help you. Don't touch me. She toe up walking up out of there, right? So
and for a half a second, I thought they was about to go home together.
Bro, he told me that too. When we was talking on it yesterday on the phone, he was like, bro, I thought he was gonna try to get at her. Nah, I already knew what was up, bro, because he left before her. And then like she get in the whip without getting a cab, bro. And then when she rolled that window down, I knew over, done. But so now that situation is handled. Reed pull up on Franklin. So what we gonna do about your pops? Man, that's heavy too, because y'all think he gonna kill his pops or he gonna let him go to Cuba?
I think he'll force him to Cuba.
Yeah, he gonna force him to Cuba some kind of way. Like it's gonna be something where his pops is. I don't think he could kill his dad, bro. That's gonna ruin him and his mom relationship for
He's
sure.
not gonna. He's not gonna kill his dad.
I honestly think
This is not power. This is not power.
His mom. I think his mom is just gonna make the move. Like I think she's just gonna say like. I think she's just kind of coming to the realization that she's not really with it. You know what I'm saying? Like she sees that they're not about to get out the game no time soon. And she just
and one other point I want to make too is this. Reed is diabolical, bro. Because he played Avi. He kind of played Franklin in that situation because he was like, don't try to threaten her, and you went and threatened her. You threatened her, then killed her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, then Avi, he like, I'm trying to offer you a job. That's how he knew Avi wasn't really as thorough as he was trying to make himself out to be. So this Reed situation is about to be crazy. But at the same time, his dad is going to go to Cuba without his mom, though. I guarantee.
The Avi and Reed situation isn't done yet either, because Avi was the one that set him up to steal that money. So that still got to be like Avi.
The banker, yeah, he set up.
Nah, that was Avi with the bankers. Avi was in on that.
So this is what I think. What happened? The lady that y'all met down there, right? She the one that orchestrated it, and she was in league with Avi. But the actual banker himself, I don't think he was involved. I don't think he.
Yeah. Nah, I don't think he was either. I think it was all Avi and that lady, because I mean he did the same thing to Franklin. He tried to steal his money.
Right. So right.
He definitely did it to Reed, and I think Reed is smart enough to know he had something to do with it for sure.
1000%, and we all know that he came in with the police and shit. Like,
yeah. So I think we still got to resolve that too. He's just busy right now because the most pressing need was him being exposed.
Jerome has become my favorite character,
Yes, sir.
He's saying on what he say. I like that.
So yeah.
Well, not only that, even though Franklin, was putting him like out of the loop in a sense, like when it came time, he was listening to his nephew. Like, you got to be able to listen to whoever is around you who know how to move better. You know what I'm saying? And he did that. He wanted to go take them dudes out. Squabbled with his nephew, did it the right way, got everything he wanted out the way, took out whoever he wanted to take out. Smart way.
Right. So moving on, we had the Falcon and Winter Soldier episode. Delta, what were just your thoughts on just that episode?
Man, this was heavy. And you see the literal demise of John Walker just that quick. Like, and to talk about what we talked about last episode, like, you get to tell the complete story because it looks like a movie, but you're telling a complete story. Like what Trey said, bro. You see the demise of John Walker that quick, and then Bucky and Falcon have their Captain America, Winter Soldier versus Iron Man moment. Like, you know what I'm saying? They fighting with the shield and whatnot, doing their thing. Like, and then you see the racial side of it with Isaiah Bradley. Man, that's okay. Any black man who's sensible in America has that conflict in him. How does your country feel about you, and how do you feel about your country? And Isaiah Bradley was thinking, hey, I did my thing. I did what I was supposed to do. I served my country. But he saw how they felt about us. And they put that in there like so intricately with Isaiah Bradley. And then flipped it on the other side with Falcon to say, like, this history is complicated. I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do. He might have lost everything, but I'm willing to sacrifice everything in order to make this country better. Like, but at the same time, you still have that conflict there. Is how do I feel about my country, and how does my country feel about me? And Wakanda, the Wakanda scene, fire.
Go ahead, T. Will.
Definitely. Man, yeah, this episode was so raw on so many levels. Like, you see, Johnny Walker, my boy losing his mind right now. But like, it sounds weird, but like, I almost feel bad for him a little bit. Like, the government, you know what I'm saying? The government kind of put him in that position.
Hold on. This is the same U.S. agent that you said you hated for weeks and
I
all of
know.
that.
But he did but he sacrificed a lot to get to where he was, man.
Bro,
You got 3
like,
medals of honor. I mean, you didn't took a bullet and plus more for people. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead,
like,
Trey.
yeah, I definitely have been open about my hate for him. But like, almost like the episode when he was just sitting there in front of the council, and like he was just like, bro, like y'all did this to me. Like I didn't, like, bro, y'all made me this. Like y'all made me like an animal. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like all I know is like kill my way out, like shoot my way out. You know, that's all I know. And I did it one time, and then y'all stripped me of like, okay, not only the title of Captain America, okay, that's cool, but like y'all kicked me out the army, and y'all took all my benefits away. Y'all took my pension away. Y'all took everything from me. Like, dang, bro, like, dang.
Basically, just left him out on the street.
Yeah, like basically just dropped him off on the street, and like, yeah, leave just because, like, I mean, because if it wasn't filmed, would it have been the same consequence?
I think so. I think so. I think
if it wasn't filmed, would it have been the same consequence?
You said if it wasn't filmed?
Yeah, like if it wasn't filmed, like everybody would, like on their camera phones, like would it have been the same?
Oh no, it wouldn't have been the same consequences. Not at all. Go ahead.
Nah, but I felt like that was pretty crazy. But I still don't like him. I want to make sure I make that clear. I don't like him. However, I felt bad for his position because I mean he wasn't right in killing him. But I just kind of feel bad about his position because it's like, dang, you know, the government did put him up to it. But like when that Isaiah Bradley scene, man, I really didn't think Marvel was gonna really go there, but they went there. They didn't like try to like, you know, subtly say it, you know, like man, when my boy said, man, they stole my history from me, like they've been doing for the last 500 years. I said, Marvel, what?
Look, before we even get there, they wouldn't even go let him save his boys, his troops, his men. The thing that they preach every day and night in the military is protect your men.
But when did Captain America when was Captain America born?
1920.
No. What I mean by like when I'm talking about when did they give Steve Rogers that title in the first?
In 1941, I think.
No, I'm saying in the first Avenger, in the movie, when he went in and saved his boys when he went like save Bucky and all them.
Oh, that was like 1942, 1943. Yeah.
But remember, he went in, saved his dogs, brought them all home, and everybody was like, "Oh, you Captain America now, bro."
Yeah.
Isaiah Bradley went in, saved his boys,
and he did 30 years in prison.
And he go and do 30 years in jail getting tested on. So like, you know, that was pretty heavy right there just to see that whole entire experiment. And it's like,
and that's more proof of why the serum worked, because he was willing to sacrifice for the greater good. Like you know what I'm saying?
The other thing was they couldn't understand how it worked for somebody black. That's what they was trying to figure out. Like when he said that, they was trying to figure out how it worked for somebody black, but it didn't work for some other people.
But for the same reasons it didn't work for everybody else, in reference to Cap. Yeah, it's what's in here. It ain't this. It ain't this. You know what I mean? It's in what here. You know what I'm saying? How your soul is. So it's the same thing. And they couldn't understand that. Still tested on him for 30 years.
And that was so heavy just to kind of hear, like, you know, he even like just to kind of hear them talk about it. I was like, yeah, like way to go, Marvel. Like y'all really touching on some real points. And then when they kind of danced back to it, when Sam and his sister was talking about, they was kind of like talking about the conversation, and he was like, well, you know, I really can't let what he feels like kind of knock me off of my path. You know what I'm saying? However, if I had been through what he had been through, I'd literally be saying the same thing. You know, but I think it's still good for him to kind of get that conflict,
man.
But in reality, they both right. They both right.
Yeah.
Like, and it's crazy. It's crazy to be like, because they have so different like opinions, but they both right. Like, I understand why you could just say like, a black man wouldn't want to be Captain America. With a black man that has dignity wouldn't want to be Captain America. So like, I feel that. Mm-hmm. However, I could also say I feel Sam saying like I can be a black man and be Captain America. Right. Like, it's just so it's just so crazy how that can be. So I feel like the writing on this show is amazing. And then
top notch.
Like, bro, like this almost is like I don't even know how I'm saying this, but I like this better than WandaVision.
Way better than WandaVision.
It's crazy. But also, man, the scene with Sam and Bucky at the very end, bro, like that was such a real scene. When they was like, when Sam was kind of like telling them, like, you saying you trying to go sell people, sorry to make yourself feel better. Like, you need to go do this you need to go make them feel better. Like, they whole conversation, like, just kind of dealing with the grief and stuff like that was, like, real deep as well. So, like, I kind of want to see where we kind of go from here. And then that reveal, Miss Lady, I don't even know her name. She had, like, 18 names.
The lady from Seinfeld.
Yeah, the lady from Seinfeld. She got, like, 45 names or whatever when she came and introduced herself with the blank business card. I want to see what she talking about and what she's about to do, because I know there's only one reason that she's introduced right now is that she's about to be popping up in other stuff. She got to be.
Yeah, she's definitely, and I think she's definitely about to use U.S. agent in something. Can't hear her stop her.
With the purple turtleneck and the purple gloves, they gave it away with that.
But who you think it is?
No. She's Madam Hydra. My bad. I thought I said that. I was muted. My bad. Yeah. She's Madam Hydra.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, well, she's Madam Hydra. So I kind of want to see, like, where else she's about to be put in the
and what's her name? Is her name Sarah? Is her name Sarah? No.
Sharon.
Sharon is the power broker or works for the power broker.
I want to know when she said, "You're lucky you're not rotting in the cell." Is that supposed to be Omega Red? Like, what country was that where she was talking about? Like, you lucky you not in a cell somewhere, and she contracted that person out to come after them.
No, that was what's his name? Batroc?
Yeah, that was dude that got beef with Falcon.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So it's the same dude. Okay.
That's why I don't know if she's the power broker now, because remember the power broker got beef with Carly. Remember, the power broker was like, I'm going to find you, I'm going to kill you. So she wouldn't be over here, like, trying to help her out and send her somebody to help him out.
You want to know why? Because that's what the power broker does. He plays both sides. That's why they call him the power broker, because he plays both sides, and it always works in his favor. You know what I mean? Whether they go wrong on this side or go wrong on that side, you know what I mean? It always works out in his favor. I mean, their favor. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I thought it was a good episode though, for sure. I'm still kind of confused. I think there was some kind of Wakandan technology that allows him to catch the shield. I kind of missed that part, because she was like, "We got something for you," but how is he able to catch the shield if he's not a super soldier?
Who?
Sam.
What you mean? Like,
how's he able to catch?
You talking about when he was practicing?
Yeah, how's he just able to catch?
Because it's lightweight. It's like light as a feather. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's indestructible. So it's not like adamantium where it's crazy heavy. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they kind of hinted that he almost took his head off when he like tried to stop it that one time. So I think it is still a dangerous metal, but how can he toss it like that? Because like he was moving out the way sometimes because he thought it was gonna get him.
Well, if you go back to episode 2, if you look at Johnny Walker, he was catching it and all that. Like, he spent a lot of time, and basically that's what the Falcon ended up doing. You know what I'm saying? He spent a lot of time.
That was before or after he took the super soldier serum.
That was
before.
Yeah, Johnny had
it before.
When they was like fighting on the train, he was like slinging it on the train.
Yeah, he already took the serum at that point. He just didn't take the second part of the serum.
No,
the second one.
He hadn't taken the serum until until they pulled up with Baron Zemo, and Baron Zemo destroyed all but one of the bottles.
Nah, he took the serum, bro, because he said the version that before that happened, he was like, the version that y'all took has been improved now. He had the super soldier serum.
He was talking about Bucky though.
Right, but he was saying from his experience, he already became a super soldier too, but it wasn't the same version of the serum that Bucky took. He was like, it was something else.
He hadn't taken the serum until last episode, bro.
Yeah, I don't know if he took the serum until last episode.
I think he took the serum again. I thought that he didn't have the super soldier serum. Like
he didn't take the serum until last episode, bro. Because that's why he asked him. That's why he asked Lamar. He was like, "If you had a chance to take the serum, would you take it?" And he said, "Hell yeah!" That's when he knew. He was like, "I'm taking it." So when he pulled up with Lamar on the Flag Smashers, and Bucky and Falcon was already there, he was thrashing them.
So he was just a regular dude as Captain America.
Yes, just a regular dude, just a super soldier. Right. He had 3 medals of honor as a.
Remember, he got his.
A super soldier is when they give you the serum, like that makes you a super soldier.
No,
like,
I'm
you
saying
can't be an average person and be a super soldier.
I know that. I'm saying when he was a soldier, he was the best of the best without the serum. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was Delta, Special Forces, Army, you know what I'm saying? Deep cover, all that and whatnot. Like, he had 3 medals of honor and whatnot. So they was like, we ain't gonna give him the super soldier serum, but he's the best soldier of us. That's not super soldier serum.
So they said, so he never had it. He just was, he just could have died anytime.
They said his body was studied by like Harvard or something like that. Remember they did that interview? They had the black band. And they were saying like his body was like studied by Harvard because it was like in such impeccable shape and all this other stuff like that. It was he's pretty crazy.
But their version of that super serum.
Talk about his where he came from. They experimented and stuff on him. He wasn't just like a regular person that they just made Captain America.
Well, they were trying to figure out why without the super serum. Why was he so good in the field? That's what they were trying to figure out.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought like when he was fighting with the people that were the Wakandan people, when they were coming at him, he was like they weren't even super soldiers. And that was because I thought he himself was already a super soldier and they still whipped him up.
No. That was the problem. They weren't super soldiers and they still whooped him.
Yeah, and they should have been equal. You know what I'm saying? And he still
but we know that Dora Milaje. They ain't playing.
Can I ask y'all a question?
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's going to sound kind of crazy and it's going to sound pretty outlandish, right? But technically, the Black Panther is a super soldier, right?
No.
Because he does get like super fast, super strong.
Enhanced abilities, yeah.
Enhanced abilities.
Through the heart-shaped herb, but it's not a serum.
It's not
technically, his is natural, like cannabis versus, whatever.
But what I'm saying is like, wouldn't that be the most natural form of the super soldier serum?
Yeah, so
you
can say that.
Could technically be like a super soldier. So wouldn't you say like, isn't there a way that you could probably say that the Dora Milaje might have? Because they would like when I say that, like they would kick.
They only give the heart-shaped herb to the king.
True that. I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't missing nothing.
No, you wasn't. And hopefully they in the Loki series they show how they're gonna bring Killmonger in and make him Black Panther.
Oh, Michael B. Jordan.
I know you hate it. So what did you think about Ace? What did you think about the whole box? Who what you think is in the box from Wakanda?
I don't know. I would think it's some more wings. I think it's like vibranium wings instead of
vibranium, of course.
Especially since he broke his wings off. So yeah, I think it would be vibranium wings for sure.
I thought that until I watched it again earlier today because I was talking to Trey yesterday, and he made me think I need to go back and watch this. So Torres, he gave the wings to Torres. He told him to keep them. Then he got a box from them. Now, technically, Falcon eventually becomes Captain America. So I think this is going to be his vibranium Captain America suit. in that box.
And it might still have wings.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
Well, Torres becomes a Falcon though.
I mean, I feel you, but no, there's no way. Okay,
He got a cape. He got a cape, so he might be able to fly with the cape.
He got a super soldier. So
if you really if you look at it, right, they in no other like movie or anything like that did they use Falcon's like flying ability and like fighting and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? Like you saw like he was like doing hand-to-hand combat in the show, but he would use like his little jetpack to like fly people into this, or like use it to jump over something or flip somebody around and all that stuff like that. So like I was like, dang, bro, you can't really introduce him doing all this fast stuff with all the flying ability and just all of a sudden take it away from us.
But with the vibranium, he might have the same technology as King T'Challa. You know, when people hitting him and whatnot, then he can disperse it back out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think that's gonna be fire. If it's a vibranium Captain America suit with the vibranium shield on Falcon. Oh, hey, yeah. And another thing, man, shout out to Anthony Mackie, man. He done came up a long way from Papa Dot.
Papa Dot.
He done came up a long way. He got a few movies out there, bro.
Yeah, bro.
That's kind of fire, bro.
Bro, I forgot all about. I forgot that was even him. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So what you think? You never like gave me a full answer, cuz.
About what you talking about? Yeah, I just thought it was his wings. I thought.
Oh, you think it's his wings? Okay.
Man, I can't wait to see what it's gonna be.
Yeah, so it's definitely gonna be a big reveal. It's probably gonna whatever it is. It's coming out next episode for sure.
So what you think gonna happen? What y'all think gonna happen next episode?
Season finale.
That's the season finale already?
Yeah, he was right. 6 episodes. He said that last podcast.
Girl probably gonna end up dying. She's either gonna Sam's gonna try to stop her, and it's gonna seem like it's all good, but she's probably gonna end up dead somehow.
Who?
Carly.
Okay.
I don't know. I think it's still going to be open. I don't think U.S. Agent is going to get taken out right now. I think he's going to still be floating around and being used by Madam Hydra later down the line, because that's what she was basically setting up. Like, I'm going to need you down the line. So, like,
US
he's
Agent.
probably going to be a key role in the future as a villain.
Anti-hero.
Sharon is going to be there too. They're going to have to figure out what side of the fence Sharon is really on. It seems like she's on the bad side. But I don't know if they're going to find that out on the last episode or what. And I think Sam's going to become Black Captain America. I think that's what it's really all going to be about. This is going to be his episode showing up as the Black Captain America.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, so can we talk about this? Are we allowed to talk about this? So Bucky like black women, bruh?
Yeah, I think so.
For sure.
He tried.
Okay.
He tried.
Hey. Hello, how are you? You know.
He tried it.
My name's Winter Soldier.
Spend some time in Wakanda. That'll happen to you.
My name is Winter Soldier. I know who Soldier Slim is too.
Yeah, once you spend a little bit of time. Hey, now that you think about it, though, that was like Wakanda was like the first, like his actual first time of being like himself. Like that was when they like woke him up from like.
Well, since like
he
fell off the train. Damn near, well, not 100, but close. Shit.
You know, like however many years ago. And
80 years.
Been around as that chocolate. Man, look, boy, Bucky got some mixed kids out there in Wakanda running around somewhere.
Hey.
Gray wolves out there.
He said some gray wolves out there. Hey, nah, I could tell how he looked at her though, and when he asked her a favor, she ain't even bat an eye though. So you know, he definitely was hitting that though. He was definitely hitting that.
Hey, so Ayo.
Nah, is that her name? Ayo.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he definitely was hitting that, bro.
Yeah, got some gray wolves out there, man. Hey, don't put it past
I mean, You know?
Oh
I ain't
man.
gonna put it past him, you know what I'm saying?
But the thing about Bucky is, man, they've developed his character so much, though.
I like it. Because honestly, he didn't
So
have no
much. Because
personality.
I never thought he was going to be more than Captain America's friend who died.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I mean?
Also, the one thing I do want to say is I think Falcon and the Winter Soldier, like the name itself, like I think that's just like foreshadowing, like this gonna be the last time that they gonna have those names. Falcon about to be Captain America, and Winter Soldier is now gonna be White Wolf.
I like it.
Oh, well, yeah. Okay, I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
That's why I think that this is just gonna be like them dropping those two names off. In this episode, this is like, I guess, like their graduation.
Do we think that they're gonna get more than one season, or is it just like
they have to now?
They one season thing and keeps it moving.
Yeah, like
because we still got the Loki series, we still got the Hawkeye. What other series do we still have? There's one more other series.
She-Hulk. There's a lot of series.
No, we was just talking about it last episode. Damn, I'm bad, yo. Hold on, let me look it up.
Yeah, it's a bunch of ones coming. I think they still got the Young Avengers and all of that, like Miss Marvel. So it's a lot of shows coming. I'm just wondering if they're gonna keep the seasons going or how they gonna do it.
Well, I don't see another season of WandaVision coming.
Yeah, it don't make sense. So like if Trey is right and they change their names, I don't know. Like it would make more sense for them to be able to continue to do series on people that aren't major players, because there's gonna be a lot. You gotta think about that. I think they also just hinted at there's a possible X-Men show coming. Like it's potentially some kind of X-Men based show.
So we got Hawkeye, Miss Marvel, Secret Invasion, She-Hulk, and Armor Wars. I don't know what Armor Wars.
I think that's about War Machine.
Oh, word. Okay.
That's about War Machine. There's a Nick Fury show coming too. They rumored supposed to be like a Nick Fury one coming too.
And is Samuel L. Jackson gonna play him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, I didn't know.
Yeah.
I heard a rumor about Thunderbolts.
Oh man, yeah. I think I did hear about Thunderbolts is coming.
The Thunderbolts, like
the Thunderbolts. Okay.
We got Zemo. He going to the raft.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know what's about to happen with Johnny Walker.
Right.
U.S. agent. He's gonna be U.S. agent.
But he might become
Thunderbolt.
U.S. agent.
He's an anti-hero. It's not quite the same.
And then who else we got? We
You got the Red Hulk that's in the Thunderbolts. It's like the Suicide Squad for Marvel.
It's
like the Suicide Squad for Marvel. So like the Red Hulk, from what I'm hearing, I think they might lay the ground for that in She-Hulk. Because Thunderbolt Ross has still been around. He was there for the Sokovia Accords and Civil War. We still been seeing him pop up, and literally they've made him kind of a point within this universe way after they've had to. So like he first came in 2008, and he's still relevant now. So it's like they gotta be setting him up to be the Red Hulk or to have some kind of pivotal kind of role instead of just being there. Like, cause he helped start the Avengers initiative too.
Who? Thunderbolt
Ross.
Yeah. So Moonstone? Oh no. I'm thinking of Night Moon. My bad.
All right, so here are some of the people that are part of it. Like you said, Hawkeye. Baron Zemo, Goliath. I don't know who that is. Moonstone, Mimi, Fixer, Hawkeye, Joe. Charcoal, Ogre, Cyclone, Harrier, Skyne. It's a bunch of people, bro. So they'll probably end up doing their own thing. Green Goblin, Venom, Ant-Man, Black Widow,
Bullseye,
Luke Cage, Juggernaut. There's a lot of people they could throw in there. Shocker.
Okay.
Deadpool, apparently.
You brought up a good point. An important person. So were they trying to give them the super soldier serum? What's his name? Luke Cage.
Luke Cage. I think that was the super soldier serum. I think it was a form of it, but it ended up being different. I think.
Okay. Okay, no, that just makes sense because
It's a much better
technically,
version of the Super Soldier Serum.
Shades is a super soldier, bro. Technically.
Yeah, because he got experimented on too. Yeah.
All right, guys. So y'all want to talk about Kong versus Godzilla?
Yeah, that's cool.
So, well, I'm gonna kick it right on off. My boy Kong got whooped the whole movie. Unfortunately, it went down kind of bad for him. But I kind of like the fact that he just had the heart, the mental, you know what I'm saying, to come through. And I kind of like the fact that Godzilla sized him up at the end. Like, okay, we just took care of this guy right here. But remember all that shit you was talking earlier? You still got that on your mind? Oh, okay, we good? All right.
I mean,
I'm gonna fill out. So yeah, bro, I like it though.
Yeah, but I love the movie itself. At first, there were some people like critiquing, and this was before it came out, but they were like, "Oh, it's just about two monsters fighting each other," and I'm like, "That's what the movie's called." Like, what are you expecting? Some kind of theatrical masterpiece from two mega monsters fighting each other? Like,
you gotta say, okay, Captain Obvious. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, cuz.
I just thought that it was a dope movie. I love the way that they had different people from the different movies interact with each other. You talk about Skull Island, Godzilla. I love how the story just all connected. I love the twist at the end where it's like, okay, they give us some back history on Godzilla and King Kong from this area of within the Earth that they existed at, and they were, froze and all of that. They take King Kong back there. It's dope that he was able to communicate with a little girl. That part of it was fire. So they could actually send messages to him because, who is going to actually be able to talk to this big ape without it being like, there's no way they would be like, go attack Godzilla or anything like that. And so that was dope. I like the world that they went to. I wish they would have. I thought Kong was going to come and fight him in the world, honestly. I mean, not Kong, but Godzilla was going to come and get the smoke. But then I also like the whole how they threw Mecha Godzilla, like that was just fire. Like the whole time you're thinking, okay, they're about to fight again. This is we about to see them fight. Like that's the whole thing. And then it's like, nah, there's a way bigger threat here with this Mecha Godzilla. And now everything is starting to make sense. Why Godzilla, who was a hero, just decided to start randomly attacking and doing all of this stuff. It explains everything because he figured out what that company was up to. Cool. It makes sense why the company did that too, because it's like, all right, if one of these monsters snap one day, like what do we have to defend ourselves? We really don't have anything. So they had to build something like that. And then it also makes sense why they were trying to get him, because they were trying to get the power source for it, right? So like then it makes sense, all right, why all of this story weaves together. And then they had my man Kong take that L. I was kind of upset with that. I'm not gonna lie.
Me too.
It was, but I was watching it with my wife, and she was like, "It kind of makes sense because he's breathing like radioactive fire. Like, who's stopping that?" And I'm like, nuclear fire coming out of your mouth. I mean, bro, that's kind of hard to stop. I'm not gonna cap at all on that. Like, that's kind of hard.
I ain't gonna cap.
But
Godzilla's pretty much bigger.
I don't know if Kong is done growing. I don't know. They didn't really say much. Like
he ain't gonna get no bigger.
So basically, he had to take that L and stand on it. But, they had to come together to take out the bigger threat. And if he didn't have Kong, Godzilla was going to get killed. Like pretty much everybody was going to get killed, really, honestly and truly. But if they didn't team up together in that moment, it was literally over for everybody. So
can I piggyback on that real quick? Mm-hmm. I didn't see coming like that the power that they put into the Mecha Godzilla was going to like take over itself like some AI and like not not obey their commands and whatnot. You know what I mean?
So what it was the consciousness that took over was actually that one that I think Godzilla killed, if I'm not mistaken, right? Because they had it linked up to the skull of that three-headed monster. So that was the three-headed monster being reincarnated inside of the body of Mechagodzilla, the one that hated Godzilla, the little three-headed joint. So yeah, it took over once they did the power and stuff.
Yeah.
Over, like, it overpowered dude and was like, nah, we back. And that was like the worst thing that they could do, because that thing was like Monster Zero. It was straight up evil. So when they did that, then it took over the Mechagodzilla body, which was dope too, because you knew that was coming. Like, you knew that thing was going to somehow finesse them and do what it did.
I thought it was gonna possess dude, the Japanese dude. That's what I thought was gonna happen. But it was a twist. It was like, nah, we on some Skynet, we taking over everything.
They saying that thing like turn around behind the dude that was like the Bill Gates owner or whatever. I was like, nah, everybody about to die.
Like, it was looking like,
and they just looking. I would have been ran as soon as I seen them turn around.
Like, just keep on talking about.
Talking. We about to get up out of here. Like, that thing about to kill you, bro.
So how did y'all like the dude from ATL's part? Oh, go ahead. My bad.
He was hilarious, bro. He was so funny to me in that movie, bro. Just like his whole entire like persona, like, and it's just funny, like, okay, in ATL, his name is like Doughboy. He's a drug dealing rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then in this, he's a conspiracy theorist podcaster. That's
y'all ever seen 2012? The movie? You've never seen 2012?
I do, but I don't remember it.
What?
I never did.
Please watch that this weekend.
That shows that he has range, like, and that's perfect because he's supposed to be in the Eternals. So,
yeah.
It's just like, he's not just Doughboy. Like, some people you can typecast Michael B. Jordan, but some people have more range than others. Where
why you gotta play Michael B. Jordan like that?
Then they could be a conspiracy theorist, like smart engineer person in another movie, and I think that shows because, like, I like him as a actor, but it was hard for me to see him in Eternals. And now that we kind of have this King Kong versus Godzilla role for him, I can see him as something else in that, other than just, hey, that's old boy from Atlanta. Like, now
we might be old boy from King Kong. You know what I mean?
Right.
Old boy from Eternals.
But another amazing. I mean, all of those dudes from Atlanta were amazing, bro. Like, all of them were amazing actors. I don't even know how I'm blanking on his name because he was just
Donald Glover.
Lakeith is an amazing actor. Like, a lot of people, talk about, his mental thing. And I mean, once you being an actor, that's always going to be a factor because you got to think about it. They're playing all of these different people. They're doing all kind of extreme things to put themselves in that mindset. And I mean, if I had to play, I think if anybody I can't play because I'm not an actor, but if anybody had to play that role that he played with Fred Hampton, that's gonna mess you up mentally, bro. Like,
because you got to get in the character to bring it out on screen
and be like, like, you're gonna need some therapy after that. And I think they said that he needed therapy after it. And
Daniel Kaluuya said, like, he used to struggle on set, like, because he was like, bro, like, playing this role is messing with me, like, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, Lakeith Stanfield, you can say whatever you want about him, but he dives into his roles. And he was like, it's hard for me to turn it on and off because this man basically betrayed Fred Hampton.
And I mean, to me, even Sorry to Bother You, like, he has some good movies, bro. He's had some deep movies. Like, there were some things that went left, like at the end of Sorry to Bother You, but to me, it was still a good movie. Like, the message, I still got the message that they were trying to put across with it. And I just think all of those dudes, whether it's Danny Glover, who we already knew was amazing, talented.
Donald Glover.
Donald Glover, Lakeith, and our boy, I don't know, I'm blanking on his name right now, but we just Paperboy. Like, now they're establishing themselves as these, I'm gonna say it, elite black actors. I'm gonna say that. I can confidently say that the time and the effort that they put into their craft Yeah, they're elite black actors, and that's why it's gonna be so long in between when we get seasons of Atlanta, because they're gonna get all of these different roles out there. Like it's there, so it was dope to see him do that, and I can't wait to see him in Eternals.
Well, I can also say Lakeith Stanfield did a hell of a job in the photograph too.
I didn't
Yeah.
see that movie.
That dude,
You want to see it, bro? You got to see it, bro.
see, for me, man, like some movies, and I remember saying this, and people were like looking at me like I had two heads, and I was like, sometimes I will literally just watch a movie off the actor. Like Lakeith Stanfield, I'm gonna give any of his movies the benefit of the doubt because he's a great actor. It's like for me, it's like Denzel. You know what you're gonna get. Like you know, if Denzel's coming to a movie, you know what you're gonna get. Tom Hanks. You know Tom Hanks ain't jumping in no trash movie. Like you know that you gotta watch it just to see what his performance is gonna be like. And for me, there are certain people that I'm just gonna watch any movie that they're in simply because I know that that actor is amazing. And
100%.
Mahershala Ali, that's another one. Like for me, that I'm gonna watch anything that they're in. And Lakeith for me is in that tier for sure.
Another thing people need to another person people need to put in that tier, Anthony Mackie, bro. He got some good movies, bro.
She was about to say
What, Michael B. Jordan? Michael B. Jordan? Nah, I'm not putting him up there. Now look, I like Michael B. Jordan, but I'm not putting him in that category. Even though that Without Remorse is about to be fire, bro. I cannot wait to see that, bro.
I didn't see the and I wanted to see it because it was Franklin and Anthony Mackie in the same movie, but I didn't watch it yet. It was that
Bro, that's fire. That's fire.
It's
On
fire.
Netflix? Bro,
It's fire.
Bro.
That movie is raw.
All right.
Anthony Mackie got skills, bro.
Yeah, bro. Anthony Mackie.
What about his other Netflix titles?
One just dropped. Hold on, one just dropped. I just seen it. I was gonna watch it too.
Okay.
Hold on, let me pull it up.
Oh, you talking about that? What's the name?
It's called Synchronic.
Hey, but he did have the Banker. The movie The Banker was
I'm
fire.
gonna check that out.
The movie The Banker was fire.
I'll send it in the chat.
The movie The Banker was fire with him and if I'm not mistaken, Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
That was a good movie
And the
too.
other one about the time traveler with Anthony Mackie.
I don't know if I saw that one.
Oh man, y'all haven't seen that one?
Time travel. Nah.
But yeah, man, I might have to. Yeah, I mean, I love what Anthony Mackie did in this role. I loved him in The Banker too. He's very versatile for sure.
Yeah. He's played in comedies, serious roles, action roles. You know,
Papa Doc came a
Doc,
long
he was a
way,
rapper.
Bro, then came a long way.
Papa Doc was like 140.
and Papa Doc was trash. I'm sorry, I'm gonna just say that right now. When you listen to that first freestyle was trash. The one where he like originally won,
Yeah.
and then at the end he didn't say that first one was trash.
Yeah, bro. My boy.
Whoever thought you would rock a Papa Doc, like what? That was nah.
And he done gained like 100 pounds in muscle.
You said who?
Anthony Mackie.
We talking about Anthony Mackie.
I would
Bro,
say
since-
like 30 to be honest with you.
Since Papa Doc.
Yeah, 30. He didn't put on 30. Nah, he would look. You could tell he like, I'm about to be in this Marvel movie throwing around the shield. Let me, look good while I do it. You know what I'm saying?
No, I think he put on that weight before that when he did that movie with The Rock.
Wait, what movie with The Rock?
What's his name? Who else was in that movie, y'all?
I don't even know, bro. I just
Oh,
heard a
man.
movie with The Rock, and I'm like, I know that one was
Mark
Man,
Wahlberg.
what?
Mark
Hold
Wahlberg,
up.
When they was like stealing the money and they was doing the robberies.
Hold on.
I'm about to look this up.
Pain and Gain.
Pain and Gain, bro. Yes.
Yeah, wasn't that based on a true story? They was like lifting weight.
Yeah, but they're fat like.
That might be straight. I'm gonna have to watch that.
It's hilarious, bro. But it's not supposed to be funny because it's like about a true story, and they was like killing people, and like
but they were like not smart, right? They
And the
like
Adjustment
filling out
Bureau.
crimes, but they weren't smart.
Bro, like
The
they
adjust-
was over there like grill, like they didn't know what to do with like body parts, and like they was trying to grill him.
Wait, what?
Bro, you just gotta watch the movie, bro. The movie is just ridiculous. It's like outrageous, bro.
I just
But,
sent
like-
y'all a movie y'all need to check out from Anthony Mackie. It's called the Adjustment Bureau.
Yeah, bro. But the parents of the deceased that they talked about in the movie was hot about that, like because like they was like making it a joke. Like it's a comedy, bro. It's
bro. Don't have me watching some wild stuff, bro.
It's funny, bro. Like it's
I
about
remember that.
steroids.
I remember when it came out.
It's like
What?
steroids and stuff like that.
You said
That's why
painting.
he was like,
You talking about the painting game?
Yeah.
All right, that's a bet. But I guess did y'all want to wrap it up or not?
Yeah. Oh, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button. We don't care if you hit the dislike button because it helps us out both ways. Please make sure you subscribe to Ace's other channel, New Stripe City, on YouTube. Make sure you go subscribe to me, Delta Kilo 1 on Twitch, and Delta Kilo 11 on YouTube. And